Hi, I'm Jan Krieger, and I've been in the quilt world for the bulk of the last 30 years. And 22 of those years were as a shop owner. And we always had our eyes open for a tool that would make our quilting life easier. And the 120-degree triangle ruler by Simplicity, I think, has made a difference in some piecing that you may be afraid to do under normal circumstances. This ruler can cut from strips and create a pieced 60-degree triangle. Now let's see just what 120 degrees is. Okay, I put the paper behind here so you can see the shape of the ruler. And here's the shape right here. It has a 30-degree angle on one corner, a 60-degree, and a 90. So you take a second one and put it next to it, and you have a 60-degree triangle, 60-degree equilateral triangle, two 30s, a 60, and a 60. Now we will take a third one and put it down below, and we have another 60, 90, 30, and one more, and we have a 60-degree diamond. And where's the 120? It's right here. 60 plus 60 is 120. So half of this diamond and the 120 degrees is the shape we will be working with to create a pieced 60-degree diamond. Okay, now let me take this down. And we're going to look at what a pieced 60 looks like. It will look like this. Here's the 120 degrees, 120 degrees, 120 degrees. Easily pieced into a 60-degree triangle. This is the largest 60-degree triangle that the triangle ruler will make, and this is the smallest. This is from a 1.5-inch strip. This is from a 6.5-inch strip. And it'll be fun, if we want to mix the two of them. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to cut from a strip. In this case, I have chosen a 3.5-inch strip. I cut one at a time. Now on the ruler there is a dotted line and it says place fabric on fold. So we will fold the fabric right sides together and we will position the ruler on the dotted line, on the fold, and on the 3.5-inch line across the bottom of the strip. Okay, you want to anchor your ruler with your thumb and one of your fingers, okay, and if you are right-handed, the strip will be to your right. If you are left-handed, the strip will be going to your left, and you'll have to use your ruler upside down. So now we are going to cut on the diagonal, okay, and this is the piece that we get when it's cut on a fold. We do not need a seam allowance across here, so we're going to put this up here. I'm going to move this over a little. Okay, so we get that piece there. Okay, it's best to use 3 different fabrics, but if you needed another one, you would remove this piece and fold it again in half. Okay, now it's best to come around to the end of your table and place your ruler once again on the 3.5-inch line and the dotted line, and then follow the angle that you have already cut. Once again, just cutting one layer. Now I know what you're going to say, we're creating bias edges. Yes, we are. but we have used a lot of magic sizing or fabric stabilizer of some kind before the strips are even cut. And the bias edge ends up on the inside and straight edge on the outside. That's one of the beauties of this ruler. Okay, so that's fabric number 1. Now we will pick fabric number 2 and do the same thing. Fold it right sides together. Place the ruler on the dotted line on the end and on the 3.5 inch line on the bottom. Anchor it with your fingers. Cut on the diagonal. Okay, so there's piece number 2. And that's going to go like this. Fit just in there beautifully. Okay, and now we'll need fabric number 3. Again, place it on the dotted line. When you don't need a seam allowance, make sure your layers are right on top of each other. And 3.5 inches. Anchor the ruler and cut on the diagonal. Okay, there's our third piece. And look what you're going to get. Isn't that fun? And we've created straight edge all the way around. So, that's it for this lesson. Now I'm going to go sew.